We're now joined by Rhonda Auguste, who is the founding executive director of an organization called the Wight Organization, the Wight Foundation. Rhonda, good to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
Now, the Wight Foundation is named after Russell Wight.
Yes, Russell B. Wight Jr.
And what inspired Russell to create the foundation?
There was a news documentary in 1986 that was highlighting the challenges of Newark. At the time, he was residing in North Jersey. That's where his office is still in North Jersey, but he was residing here at that time. And he grew up at the Hill School in New Hampshire, in Pennsylvania. And he just said, maybe what if we give these young people a chance to be in an environment where they are away from all of the distractions. So the statistics were frightening back in '86, and he just wanted to make a difference for the city of Newark.
And I want to be clear, believe that was a public television documentary that he saw.
It was, yes, it was.
Not that I want to always plug public broadcasting, but that's where he saw it. So exactly what does the foundation do? Who are the young people that are part of it?
Right.
And what does the foundation do for them that often has a great impact on their future?
So we recruit students in the 7th grade. Anyone within an hour of Newark is eligible. They have to be New Jersey residents. And we are recruiting them for our enrichment program, which starts at the end of their 7th grade year and goes through the entire 8th grade year. So that is a STEP, and actually the name of the program is called STEP, is an acronym for Scholars Training Enrichment Preparation. So we recruit students for our program STEP. And then from that group, from that cohort, we will select our future scholars. What we do is we place students in boarding schools. We only work with boarding schools, and they're all within a 5-hour car radius from Newark. And that's on purpose. We want to be able to have access to our students, and we want our families to have access, and we want our students to have access to home. So that's what we do. We provide opportunities to give students access to incredible private schools that are all boarding schools.
So Rhonda, for those who say, hey, wait a minute, isn't the foundation taking some of the most talented young people at a very young age out of the Newark public school system and giving them these opportunities? It's a wonderful thing. But aren't they, some would argue, aren't they hurting the public schools because some of the best and brightest are leaving?
I've heard that argument over the years.
How do you respond? What do you say to those folks?
Well, first, I'll just talk about the numbers. Our numbers are very small. I like to say we are a boutique operation. We average anywhere from 30 to 35 students each year. So that is a very minuscule percentage when you look at the numbers of students in the Newark public school system, for instance, right? And
I think it's between 40 and 50,000, but in the public schools, but go ahead.
Right.
So, charter schools.
Exactly. So we're talking 30 to 35 students. What I know rather, is that it creates an incentive. It creates an incentive for the students to work towards something. And we're very transparent. We understand that not everyone is made for boarding school, and boarding school is not for everyone. But when my colleagues go out into the field, they're educating, they're enlightening students about what are the possibilities in the world. And so we look at it as a positive, not a negative. But I also like to say that it's important for me as a director to make sure that my young people are grounded. So we have a community service component in our program. All of our students are required to complete at least 30 hours of community service each year in their local area. I have many students who would do 100, 200 hours plus. And in fact, one of those young women who did that, and she was, as a scholar, she worked so hard, extremely conscientious, always about community service. She was just elected in the last few years as the youngest school board member here in Newark. So the fact
Wait a
that
minute, hold on.
Dorian Murray Thomas is a Wight Foundation alumna. I'm very proud to say.
1 second. Did you know, Rhonda, that we are part of the Dorian fan club?
Oh, I didn't know. I'm not surprised. Everyone should be.
Wow. She
Exactly.
was, she also ran for another office recently as well.
Right, Essex County Commissioner, and
Yeah.
she won for District 12. So
That's right, formerly freeholder, now
proud.
commissioner. So wait a minute, she comes.
Yes, yes.
What a superstar.
She came out of a charter school here in Newark.
That's right.
An opportunity to go to Northfield Mount Herman School with our program. She went on to Swarthmore College, And while she was a sophomore, she earned, there's a special scholarship program they offer where they give their students $10,000 to invest into their local community. She earned that opportunity, and that's the money she used to start She Wins. So she's just an example of, I have so many alumni who have done incredible things here.
And by the way, check out our interview with Adorian, because She Wins, a great organization, was also recognized and honored. And we're very much tied to the Russell Berry Foundation Making a Difference Awards I've been honored to host for over 25 years. She won that award. She was a winner of that award for making a difference. I'm sorry, but it's funny.
No, that's important because she represents who we are as an organization, is giving a young person an access where, because of one decision, her mother said, you know what, I will have her go. Actually, take a step back. My colleagues went to the school, recruited students. She was one of the students in the audience, followed through. And now look at the ripple effect. Like, how many lives has she impacted from one decision? That's why what we do is huge.
And Adorian's a great example, because it's not like she did that, had that opportunity and said, let me go to the suburbs. Not that there's anything wrong with the suburbs, but her work is in the city of Newark. Her work is with young women in the city of Newark whose lives have been horrifically affected by violence. And she knows personally, she lost her father to violence. So before I let you go, success rate, real quick, I got a minute left. What's the success rate of the program?
I would say 100%. Our students who enter our school.
No, hold on. Nobody's 100%.
Okay, 95. I mean, here's the reality. The way we measure success is how many of our students actually, one, get accepted to the boarding schools, which that is 100%, because I place my students. So every student I have touched, I have worked with, who I have, like an Adorian, they've all received opportunities to go into boarding school. We're very proud of that, very proud of that. But on the other side of it, we have an incredible track record with graduations. I mean, our students graduate from these very elite boarding schools and go on to college. Not everyone goes on to college, but by far the majority go on to four-year colleges, for sure.
Rhonda, work well done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Wish you and everyone at the foundation the best in helping young people like Adorian, who I'm just a huge fan of, make a difference. Thank you so much, Rhonda.
My pleasure. Thank you.
You got it. I'm Steve Adubato. That's Rhonda. She's making a difference. We'll see you next time.
State of Affairs with Steve Adubato is a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating 30 years in public broadcasting. Funding has been provided by the Fidelco Group, the New Jersey Education Association, PSEG Foundation, the Russell Berry Foundation, New Jersey's Clean Energy Program, the New Jersey Economic Development Authority, Holy Name, Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, and by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Promotional support provided by CIANJ and Commerce Magazine, and by bestofnj.com.
Hi, I'm Abby. You might see me as an ordinary person, but I've been living with a brain injury since 2018. Opportunity Project gave me hope, and I've gained confidence through job skill training and helping my family. Despite my challenges with memory, I see a possibility to keep improving.
If you have a brain injury, you don't have to face your road to recovery alone. Learn more about Opportunity Project and its partnership with Children's Specialized Hospital.